I am literally the best at finding secret bases, is what my friend Blue said last week in a Discord server, and I'm petty and not about to let that slide. So today we're going to be building a top secret base to prove him wrong. I also just like hidden bases, so it's kind of a 2 for 2, you know? I'm first going to grab some concrete though and mark out a bit of an area. And our secret base entrance is going to be within this square right here. Now, where do we start with this? I'm gonna have to do some research on secret bases, and I need to do this quick because in 2 days, Blue himself is going to be joining my world to try and find my base. And if he does, he gets to make his own community post on my channel, which he can literally get me cancelled for, so I don't want that to happen. Alright, so I've done some research and I've come up with a game plan. But just before we get onto that, I want to just quickly go around and fill all these random holes in. Just try and have this area as clean as possible. Alright, now that's all done, I'm going to dig out a bit of a hole and build up this decoy base with this really cool flush piston door that leads to this button on a tree. And let's be honest, if they can't find this, then they don't deserve the community post in the first place. And this is how it works. So they press this button, the floor drops down into our decoy room here with our fake base sign. Then they press this button and they're back out. Simple as that. Now we need to build our actual secret base. And I think for the entrance, we're going to make up a load of buckets, head on over to the nether and grab up all of this lava. I want to make a classic lava pool entrance. And that's all my lava. I think I need to make a few trips here. Oh no. Oh no. The whole forest is burning down. No. This looks really weird with just grass and dirt. It kind of looks very out of place. So I'm just going to go around and replace all of the edges of the lava pool with stone. So it looks more like the lava pools that naturally spawn. You know, that actually looks really good. Like if I didn't know that was there, I would think that just kind of spawned like that. And then we can just jump in here and boom, secret base. The next thing I want to do is set up a beacon with haste 2 so that we can start. Oh, I missed the entrance. So that we can start clearing out all of this stone for the first room in our base. I then built up this little entrance room in here where our first challenge is going to be. Can you tell what it is? But of course, none of these buttons do anything right now because this is what our redstone looks like. Yeah, it's pretty gross. So I'm going to go on a super quick mining session that will be done by the end of this sentence. And whoa, would you look at that? That was 2 hours. And after grabbing a few more resources here and there and really struggling to make a target block, is it not wheat and redstone? Or maybe hay bales and redstone? Dude, am I tweaking? I should have everything I need to build up this really sick 3x3 piston door. So this, in theory, should be our 3x3 piston door done. I'm not a redstoner at all. We now need an actual activation switch. And now you might be thinking, well, surely some of these buttons are actually going to open the door. And you'd be very, very wrong. This room is a decoy. And the real button is actually going to be up here on the ceiling. So they're going to drop down here and be like, oh, let's flick these buttons. I missed all of those buttons there. They're gonna be like, oh, let's flick these buttons and why is nothing happening? Maybe it's a combination code. Psych, it's right here. And so if we make a little bit of a platform out here, we can bring some redstone out from our button and we're going to send it through a T flip-flop. You see, I know my redstone. I know what's happening here. We'll place a repeater right there, a repeater right there. Then we can place a sticky piston right here. I feel like mumbo jumbo right now giving a redstone tutorial. So if that extends out to here, that means we can take a redstone line from right here and lead that straight into our door with a repeater right at the end here. So moment of truth, let's flick our button. No! Okay. So it didn't work. Oh no! What didn't work? What didn't fire? See, this is why I don't do redstone, because I have no idea what is. Wait. Oh, I think I might have just figured it out, like on the spot. Ooh, is this gonna work now? Wait. Where's the button? No, I'm so bad at this. Boom. Oh, and boom. Was that it? Yes. Yo, hold up. I kind of had an evil idea just there. Okay, so our buttons are all right here. What if we just place some random pistons down like this? So when they are clicking buttons randomly, because you know, you find these button doors and you just start pressing stuff until it opens. But like 2 of these are going to activate pistons. So it sounds like something's happening. Yeah, throw them off a little bit. I'm not letting them do a community post on my channel. You kidding me? Bro, you can't see that. Like, be so real. If I stand back here, you cannot see that button right now. And yeah, this room's looking pretty good. Let's move on. I first want to grab up some of this spruce wood because we are desperately running out. Maybe it's time for a tree farm in this world. What do you think? I then risked my life jumping through the lava pit again. Now that I'm editing this back, I really should have done the lava pit last, but what can you do? I'm going to use some of these stony bricks to outline these cool looking archways and chuck some cyan terracotta in behind them. Then landed in the right place first try because I'm awesome and started adding in some decorations like some bookshelves, tables, a small berry farm, some storage, and a furnace area, because this is supposed to be a base after all. The first door we're going to do is actually one of my favorite ones, and we are going to need some of these bad boys for them. And we can fly down here into where our deep dark biome is. Oh, I hate this part so much. Okay, no. Let me grab one of these. Oh, I hate this so much. Now I can make one of these bad boys. A calibrated scope sensor. This is the first time I've ever actually used one of these. All right, if we set up something sort of like this with a block right here, we're going to put a comparator here and our calibrated scope sensor right here with a comparator coming out of that. Let's chuck our barrel down, and we're going to put 8 wooden shovels into here. And so with a redstone strength of 8, they're only able to hear if you equip armor. So the idea is they're going to take the armor off of this armor stand and put it on. Why did nothing happen? Dude, is everything going to break when I do this video? Oh wait, I made it out of literally the one block I should not have made it out of. Hang on. Now, if I put the armor on this time, boom, there we go. Okay, so they'll walk into here, they take this off and put this on, and that opens up the door for them. How cool is that? Now, the other door in this room is going to be a little bit simpler, but it's still going to be pretty sneaky. So you might think that it's going to be this painting right here, you know, the good old walk-your painting. Instead, it's going to be a button that's going to be down underneath the tables, like down there. So all we need to do now is just link that button up to another flush piston door. But now you might be wondering, Ludo, what is the point of doing these rooms at all? Well, you see, dear viewer, behind each of these doors is going to be a lever that he can find. And what he needs to do is place both levers down on these redstone lamps before the next door will open. And after another 30 minutes of messing around with redstone, I finally made it that both levers need to be clicked down to open the next door. We've gotten a good bit of progress done so far, but I have massively underestimated the time. In case you forgot, my friend is going to be joining my world at the end of the video, and my entire YouTube career could be on the line. They're going to be joining me at midnight, and it is currently 11:55 a.m., which means we really need to pick up the pace. Behind the skulk sensor door, we're going to make this into our enchantment room, with a fully functioning enchantment table, and some candles and end rods put around for some details. I had some slightly different plans for the next room, as I wanted to make this into a storage/armory room. So first thing I did was line the walls with some chests. I then flew over to the mesa biome to gather up some string to make bows for some dispensers. And now I want to make this sort of automatic armor equipping station. I'm going to do a quick test run with my armor just to make sure it works. Oh my god, that is so cool. I've never done one of these before, so like every redstone build in this video, I'm kind of just figuring it out as I go. But I think now we got something that might work. Ooh, yes, we have all of our armor and we have all of our tools. Nice. So if they have figured that out in time, they can come down, place a lever here, place a lever here, and when both of these are flicked down, then our piston door opens to the last room, which I have not designed yet. I should probably get on that right now, actually. I've swapped over to a creative testing world to show you the concept of the next room. I'm going to use map art of stone to blend in with the wall. And I mean, if you look at it the wrong way, it kind of gives it away, but let's just hope they don't do that. I have this PNG of the stone texture, and on this website right here, we can chuck the texture in, and it generates a map art schematic for us. I can then fly out to the middle of nowhere and use a mod called Limatica to essentially paste blueprints into our world, and this will show us where to place each block. This looks wild. But we're going to need to collect all 26,000 blocks first, starting with 8,000 grey wool, 5,000 deep slate, 10,000 cobblestone, and 2,000 cyan terracotta. We can then come back over to our schematic and start filling in our map art. Dude, if I didn't have the schematic, I would be so lost. Also, if you're wondering why it looks like a bunch of staircases instead of being flat on the ground, certain blocks on higher levels than others make different shades on maps, I think. I actually have no idea how this works. But if the build was flat, it would essentially be the same shade, and you wouldn't really be able to make out any of the texture. We only have 5 hours left before we get to see if this actually works, so I gotta lock in and get this placed. Now we can fly over and quickly grab 2 maps. I'm going to grab some stone and set up a tester wall, place our 2 maps down, and that looks pretty decent, no? Like, if you weren't looking for it, it blends in pretty well. I mean, it better, because this took way too long to do. The full idea for in here is to make it into like our treasury room. And even after this video, this is where we're going to be storing stuff like diamonds and gold blocks and stuff like that. Basically like our valuables room. I actually think we should move everything from here over to right here instead. Like that's that's pretty good. If you're not looking out for that, you might not see that at all. That's awesome. So let's continue building up some of these cave walls. There we go. Now let's go around and just add in a little bit of texturing here and there. And I want to add a waterfall in as well. Might still throw some coal ore in as well to make it look a little bit like it naturally generated. I don't think I've ever seen a cave like this before. So, and if we put some vines down, when they grow down in front of the door, it'll make it so much harder to see. But without full bright, it's pretty dark in here. So we can jump down into our local lush cave. Let me grab up some of these if I can catch them. We can also grab some frog lights from our frog light farm over here, and we can start chucking some of these down to light up the place a bit. Now this place is starting to look awesome, but it is still really empty. I mean, it's supposed to be a treasure room, so let's go get some treasure. So let's make up a load of diamond blocks. I don't have a whole lot of gold left, but when we do have more, we'll add more in. Hey, sponges are pretty rare as well. Let's take them. And let's just start littering all of these blocks down here. Let's we get some iron going on as well. Let's make another little pile over here. And a little sponge pile over beside the water too, actually. Could look pretty cool. And we'll throw a beacon down because they're pretty rare, right? I genuinely do think that this room's going to end up being pretty useful in the future. It just means we have somewhere to actually like visually see our wealth, you know? It's this 2 piles right here. Like, they're going to be looking at all of this so much that they are not going to see this whatsoever. And then behind the painting is going to be a lever, which is going to open the next door. So let's set up a quick 2x2 flush piston door, which is going to be right over here. So if we come in here, flick our lever down, boom, it opens up to the final hallway. Let me quickly do some decorating in the hallway. This looks very bunkery, right? Our last stand in this secret base is going to be shooting lingering slowness potions down from the ceiling. So let's throw some dispensers up here. Now we need some slowness potions. Did I have to Google how to make these? Yes. Have I been playing this game for over a decade and should know how to make these? Also yes. Boom, slowness potions. Wait, how do we make lingering ones? I need dragon's breath? No, that means I need to resummon the dragon. Okay, fine, let's do this quickly. I'm gonna make these guys cry with my sword for their tears. Oh my god, that guy gave us 3. We can make some eyes of ender up and then our end crystals themselves. Okay, let's summon this dude back in. Placing end crystals is always terrifying because they can just blow up. Here we go. Okay, standard dragon fight. Just that it's 100 million times easier because we have an elytra. Oh, there's a dragon's breath. Okay, I need at least 4 bottles of this. All right, that's 6. Good enough. Now you can die. Goodbye. Now we can just whoop. Yeah, lingering potions. All that's left to do now is to stock up our dispensers and close all of the doors behind us because Blue is just about to join. Oh, he's here. Oh, I see him. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, what's going on?
No way. So, inside this square right here is a hidden base that you have 10 minutes to find. And if you do find it within that 10 minutes, you get to make a community post on my channel. I know you've been very excited for this.
Done.
Time starts now. Go, 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 go.
Alright, what am I looking for? Maybe secret buttons or something. I don't know. What else could be a secret? Wait. There's a button here.
No way.
No way I've already found this base, bro.
Dude, no.
No way. Wait.
Nuh-uh.
What did that do? Oh. Is he gonna let me down? Oh. Bro. of course you've done that.
Bro, you think I was gonna make it that easy?
Of course you made a fake one. Bro, where could this be? Can I get a hotter or colder? Is that allowed in this?
Hot would definitely be the word.
Hot, you say?
Getting warmer, getting warmer.
There's no way you put it in this lava.
Incredibly warm. I have no idea. Who knows? Who knows?
No way, right?
No way did you do that first try. There is no shot that you actually did that first try.
Buttons. What?
No pressure. You have 8 minutes left.
I'm pressing... How many?
8 minutes.
8 minutes? Gonna like press all these buttons and hope something works. Okay, none of them? Are you kidding me? I don't even hear anything, bro.
Maybe you're not clicking them hard enough.
Can I just break through this wall?
No. We are so safe. We are so safe.
What the heck? Oh, wait, what?
No.
That is
no
so
way.
hidden. What?
No way.
Time. I don't have time.
We have 7 minutes left.
Oh, barrels. What am I looking for here? Picture frame? No. Okay.
I'll give you a hint because you're running out of time. You need to find 2 levers.
Okay. More barrels. No armor.
Oh.
Oh.
No
yo.
way. No shot.
Okay, secret
There's
base fail.
no shot.
I found a lever. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, what do I do with this lever?
You have to put on these redstone lamps.
Okay. Flick that. Furnace. Okay, nothing there. I've already looked through these barrels. What about these sweet berries? What if I like... Could it be like an eat sort of thing?
Running out of time.
Bookshelves. No, nothing to do with that. Oh my gosh, what?
No way.
Oh!
No,
Oh, wait.
no.
I found a button.
No. Yes.
Oh, let's go.
There's no shot you actually do
Let's
this.
go. Redstone lamp.
Thank God my redstone actually works.
I thought. Oh my gosh, bro is loaded. What? Can I swim up here? Is there anything up here? No, I don't think anything is up there.
So you have 2 minutes left.
2 minutes.
It's been so long in this last room.
Is there anything down here?
There's no shot that this one actually works.
Wait, I can't break
sponge
blocks.
is alone,
Whoops, I
bro.
just cheated. Let's ignore that. Let's ignore that. Why is there a cobblestone up there? Okay, I don't think...
It's my peak decoration. 20 seconds left.
Oh,
No
wait.
way. No way.
Wait.
No way.
Wait, what? What is... Oh, there's a button.
No, 10
Oh.
seconds. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds
seconds,
left.
you
10
kidding me?
seconds left. Run. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes!
And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in the next video. Bye.